All right, he is one of Canada's best hopes for UFC gold and glory. Enter the featherweight hopeful Jourdain. A lot of big scalps on his resume already. Submitted Lando Venata back in the day. Outstanding performance against Ice Cream Chrome Gracie. And of course, the win over Ricardo Ramos, his signature win to date. But now, as you'd expect, the challenges get stiffer. This is a fighter that is on the brink of the top 15. But he believes his style as a finisher, his desire and willingness to put people away, endears him to the matchmakers and the UFC brass, and he is ready to put on a show once again here tonight. Well, you want to talk about a guy who has taken the sport by storm. Enter Zabit Magomedsharipov. I don't think we have enough buttons on the controller to do everything this guy does in the cage.
No, you can't even button mash some of the techniques that Zabit has in his arsenal. But the problem with preparing for Zabit is that you can't prepare for Zabit because there is no pattern. There is no rhyme or reason to what he's doing. Just look to the modified knee bar to get against Brandon Davis to finish that fight, to some of the other fantastic performances he has. It's almost like you're staring on the barrel of a test in algebra 10, which doesn't even exist when you're trying to prepare for Zabit.
All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Charles Jourdain. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, Zabit Magomedsharipov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Good to have you with us tonight from T-Mobile Arena, the home of the NHL's Vegas Golden Knights, and the building in which DC shocked some of the MMA world at UFC 226, but this venue will always have a special place for you.
This venue holds a special place in my heart. UFC 226, I became the double champion. This is a fight venue that you should want to compete in. A great arena where you can make history. Tonight, you made your chance.
That is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
All right, side control now. Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Magomedsharipov. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strike.
Going for an arm bar now. Oh, looks like he's got that submission locked in.
Starting to get deep.
Oh, this could be the end of the fight.
Looks like the fight is over, guys. It's done.
No way, he got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done. He lets the fight on. Oh, big elbow.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Magomedsharipov. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene. That body's done, man. Body's done.
Back to the feet now. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little.
Kind of flying knee lands to the head. Oh, nice kick. Oh, nice elbow.
Right there, his opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Jourdain's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Strong straight left there. Tries to mix in a takedown here. Under 3 minutes here to go, round 2. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. Missed with that attempt.
Great punch landed with so much power. He's hurting bad here.
These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Oh! So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that ghillie is tight.
That guillotine looks very painful, and he's very close to the finish, but he cannot rush. He cannot allow his opponent to get to his back. Jeez Louise, he's tough. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Magomedsharipov got an arm, looks like he's trying to lock up a throw.
Knee on belly.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Magomedsharipov.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Jourdain gets up. He is back on the feet here. Final seconds here. And the horn sounds on round 2. So there is the horn, standing ovation from this capacity crowd. Near knockouts by both fighters. Probably the best round we've seen thus far this year.
Oh, man, this is the best round of fighting that I have seen for a very long time. Why did the bell have to stop? Let's just go 10 minutes straight.
Pride rules. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Ready. Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
He's got the single.
Accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
And now some knees. Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Back to his feet.
He gets to the single collar top. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso and all of the executions right there. Too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. Big right hand. Oh, big old.
Superman punch now. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Well, looked like that knee to the body might have landed. Instead, it is blocked by Magomedsharipov. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, you got to love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Changing the position.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with the fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up. Oh! He gets in a single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Tried to set up. Oh, what an offering up over the top. This fight's going to be.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, a huge block there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Magomedsharipov is now dealing with a cheek cut. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Gets the single leg takedown. And he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Jourdain. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. While landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Zabit Magomedsharipov. Oh, great ground strike there. And now, blood is a factor. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Side control. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Magomedsharipov, his eye is closing up.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Jourdain's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Lands the ground and pound strike here.
Use your hips to get up.
Final seconds of round 4. Oh, he's in trouble here, decent. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Last round, you hear me?
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. He's hurt bad.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other side.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this. He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. That'll do it!
Holy smokes!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 36 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Jourdain.
All right, so there he is, the new UFC featherweight champion. Kind of looks like the after party has already started in the octagon. I know you'll be there shortly, champ.
I mean, it's going to be a great night. Look, I wasn't on his bandwagon on the way to